which point a hipster girl walked by and nibbling a slice of pizza pie like a rat on a cracker. So Manny sucked up the whole pizzeria and most of the building attached, and the water mains burst and sparks flew and people screamed and the sirens roared to the block. And the police surrounded Manny, clubs aloft. Well, Manny sucked them up, and he sucked up their cruisers and vans and snarling dogs. Then he sucked up the buildings and wires and poles, and he sucked up the sidewalks and sewers and streets. Then he sucked up the whole city. Then he sucked up the whole world. Then he sucked up the planets and cosmos and stars, and then Manny, he stood quite alone on a field of desolate white with a vacuum in one hand and his sorry hot dog cart in the other. At which point a man appeared to Manny. The man was short and tall. The man was fat and skinny. The man was ugly and handsome. The man was black and white and yellow and red and brown. He was an everyman. And he snatched the vacuum from Manny's hand. And he spoke to Manny in Mayan, which, as you know, was Manny's native tongue. He said, "What have you done?" Oh, Manny lowered his head and replied, "I don't know." And the everyman said, "I shall have to punish you for this, Manny." And Manny agreed. The everyman thought for a moment and said, "I shall send you back to the place of your birth 1,000 years before you were born, and there you shall live out the rest of your days." And just like that, Manny awoke, as if from a dream, atop a pyramid, his back on a block and his hands and feet restrained. Below him were writhing masses screaming for his blood, and above him was a familiar face grinning a vile grin, none other than that of the cleaning lady. Well, she wielded not a feather duster, no, just a razor-sharp shard of obsidian. Meanwhile, the everyman on the field of white pointed the vacuum straight out and powered it into reverse. And out popped the planets and cosmos and stars, and the earth that fell right into place, and the city streets lined up all square in a grid, and the people, they hit the ground walking. And at last the vacuum has sputtered and coughed, and believe me now, folks, as I swear I would never tell you no humbug. That night, all across the Mission District, it rained down a torrent of pizza pie slices and papusas and bacon-wrapped hot dogs all smothered in onions. And down the street walked the cleaning lady, Manny's soul buried deep in her pockets. And she snagged a hot dog right out of the air. She took a big bite and she snickered. "Damn, Manny, these things suck." Thanks for listening, everybody. Tune in next time for another episode of the Clyde Owen Show.
Always lively. Aaron Melander Lagoon is next. After that, we have Ben as the country closer, vacuum cleaner bulldozer.
I need a vacuum cleaner.
I want that vacuum.
We need to be flying the universe right after that. That's a fantastic. That should be the closer. Here I am. Okay. The land suffers. The land suffers, the land a living thing, screaming from wounds of extraction, mining, pesticides, herbicides, manipulation of its genome heritage, invasion of its being, penetration of its heart. The land is full and real, flowing with arteries, recycling in veins all life, air, water, earth, fire, animal, plant, rock, structures, made by flesh to house and shelter, stickiness, solidness, asking only to regenerate its own pure being, uncontaminated, unexploited, virgin, singing, yearning to embrace a pure and uncontaminated spirit. Indigenous peoples, animals, plants cry for their home on plains, islands, mountains, streams, oceans. They cry for us all, even for the exploiters, for we know not what we do. We all must scream that the blood of life may flow again, pure and holy throughout the earth and beyond, now and unto the next generations. With that vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, good.
A universe of silence, ineffable darkness, purrs against an ululating moon. High tremolos of stars beat rapidly in pulsing rhythmic splendor, silent to the distant witness, yet loud in a cacophonic universe. of grief and exultation. The small earth spins and decorates the sky, its own silence conjured into jewels of quiet city lights. Somewhere on that sparkling earth a dark war screams its silent terror. Somewhere a child cries, mirroring another's laughter, muted in a universe of silence. Okay, the last one. This morning, the sky was lit on fire, as if to consume its own exultation in a fiery dawn. Racing to the roof to see the last embers subside in clouds, I contemplated a vast container ship gliding past, carrying a small house on its enormous deck. In the center of the sky, enthroned by gathering clouds, the moon surveyed the scene, pale and ragged, aware of imminent invisibility. Later this same morning, I read in the papers of presidential debates, a Picasso painting auctioned for love or money, less significant than my rush to the bay to climb into the icy waters and be consumed by cold, floating, gazing up into the moonless, pale blue sky, where shivering within the enormous transparent robe of ragged, wispy clouds, a lost child in a vast, indifferent universe gazes back at me.
All right, Benjamin, step forth, please. You are a clincher, closer, super duper, super scooper bulldozer.
That's a high calling there.
Well, we know, but we know you can do it.
This one I haven't found a title for yet. I can't write what I need to while you are listening. Please turn around or look at your shoes. Poetry is serious business. The word combination is infinite, I asked a modern mathematician. He said Shakespeare had it easier with the defined meter and pattern. Now, chaos reigns supreme. What is geometrically optimal for the ear? That is a question no academic wants to hear. Whose ear? My ear or yours? Everyone is so different. Formula One racing can't tell you who is the best, but Tide will make your clothes the cleanest and last the longest. Just ask the marketing department at Macy's and you'll be in fashion this season. Don't neglect the next or you'll be the past, and no one wants to get left behind except those who most appreciate the ass and don't mind being last. The weather is strange, like a torpedo of wind is digesting an inordinate amount of precipitation and deciding between rain or clouds. I prefer rain, so the sun has a chance. But no one really gets a vote when the Federal Reserve decides monetary policy and dictates the world's monetary system. Then and only then it's clear. The big men decide the game, and we play the pawns, thinking we are kings and queens. But do we know? Do we really think we are in control? No way. Come on, man. Let's be real. Okay, don't think too hard. You'll miss the baseball game. Data is where we come from, huh? Exactly. Darwin, Sartre, preceded by Kierkegaard and Hegel. What's to know? It's random, yo. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's get it on some. Push the species on, son. And the last one, appreciate that, is called Together. Climbing Mount Tam, hanging with Lucy, adrenaline running, life spinning, I fall, you yell, what do you smell? Eucalyptus brings us closer. Stand up, here we go, to Sausalito, crashing in the houseboat we built 40 years ago. In our last life, we committed a romantic duel, suicide, and here we are again, never gonna stop loving. Stronger than any shade of gray, warrior lioness and her chosen king, tag team takers of pulsars emitting more light energy than our combined mass would imply by the laws of science. The exponential factor of love is frequently underestimated even by poetry and adult stores that should be experts on what it takes to connect with the audience. It's a zombie trance to accept less than true romance and love. If lucky, someone gives you that gift when you offer, then never awaken from your dream. Trust infinitely. And when you fall, life's tough journey can't keep you down. A friend is near to offer a hand or listen again, and you remember you're in it together. Weather be damned, just believe you can. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here, being patient, listening, speaking. Will you kindly shuffle these cards just for a second? Just cut them a couple of times so I can take care of the final tradition of the evening, which is to give away the door prizes to those people who have who are still here and are patient and understanding. Just to introduce you to the prizes once more time. Poetry, magazine copy. This one is from 2007. City of One, given to me while I was in the hospital. It's a very good collection of children's poems. Great. There's some real good gems in here. Recommended to me, but I never had a chance to read it, but it's here. Tiny Alice by Edward Albee, and if you like Hiawatha, this is the whole deal. It's everything. It's sitting there for you. And this bumper sticker, or a forehead sticker. And then, of course, if you want to be the keynote next week or the mini, they are there. So with a drum roll, please, we'll proceed. Ace. Look at that. Thank you.
Oh, that's what bothered me.
I think Zane is not here. Is Zane still here? All right.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Benjamin? He was just here a second. Oh, Benjamin, you are a winner. Any of these fine prizes, or you can come back next week to do the keynote or the mini feature if you want to come here every week. Yeah, this is the, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put you here. I'm on YouTube. All right. Thank you, Ben. Alan Harris, I think he just left. No, you're here. You win. Keep back.
What?
You won. You're a winner. You can either do the keynote or any of those.
Okay, sorry to be incisive.
No, it's all right. I'm trying to figure out which one you're going to pick before you pick it. Don't pick that one because that's not the one I'm thinking about.
I'm going to take the Edward Albee.
Edward Albee, there you go.
No, sorry. Is this one of the things?
Yeah, it's one of the things.
I'm taking this.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
It's a bumper sticker with
Great
with a
Pond.
picture of George Orwell on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Give someone else a chance, eh? Clyde, he was the one. I think he was the one I saw. I mixed people up around here.
Not many people left.
Cesar.
They've all hit the road.
Kai, I think is. I try to. And Stephen Gray.
What?
You are a winner, my dear.
What did I win?
You win any one of
Literature.
these things up here, or the keynote, which you may want to do also. It's up to. I leave it completely up to your. Everything's designed with your mind in mind.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Again, I try to figure which one.
How much time do I have to think about it?
17,000 men of Antares, give or take a century. But of course, time being so subjective.
All right, Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Robert Hunter?
Yeah, that Robert Hunter. You want to trade?
No.
No, that's right. He's up here now. I got him.
If he doesn't take it, can I trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my brother loves to do it. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to take it. No,
Okay, take it. No, take
No,
it.
I'm
Take it.
kidding.
No, take it.
Let me scan it real quick.
He's
It's
scanning.
too late.
I don't listen to the dead that much.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you got it on problem? Okay. And one thing
Karen?
I'll take this.
But hold on to that.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
I mean, you know,
Did
I
you
try to
not-
be a nice guy every once in a while.
Yeah.
I even tip.
Well, considering what I do for a living, I hope you do.
Well, yeah, no, that's exactly what I said. It's true. I'm not sure. There you go, City of One. And, oh, why did I do that? Oh, Sarah Page. You are the feature, you're a, one of these fine things can be yours.
Where is the
or
feature
this.
creature?
That's the Hawthorne. I already have several copies of that.
Which one? Oh, the,
Song
like
of
the song
Hiawatha.
of Ichiguma?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder how the Iroquois.
Shining Big Sea Waters?
I don't think so.
I don't think the
My
Iroquois
mother
like
used to
it.
recite that.
I don't think the Indian people like that at all.
I would imagine.
No.
And you may have this or do this.
Oh, keynote again? No.
If you want to do that, or
I read Tiny Alice a long time ago. I guess I'll do keynote.
there we go. Would anybody like Edward
You
Albee?
have to be here on time to do the keynote.
Yeah.
He's here.
He's
Time.
been-
Always on time.
Always.
No, I normally can't make it though.
I want to thank you for enjoying yourself if you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
I won't thank you if you didn't enjoy yourself. Only kidding. I want to thank you for all being here. Next week we'll be here, same bat time, same bat station, 7 p.m. as the crow flies.
I like that.
Thank you. I like it too.
Be here on time.
Yeah, be here on time. Be here or be square or something. Oh, and thank you, Mrs. Calabash, wherever I am. Okay. All right.
Nice job, Sarah, really beautiful. Thank you. And I enjoyed, well,
Does
I
anybody
figured
want
I'd
to
take
take
that
this
for
and
a year.
post it somewhere?
Hmm?
Yeah, well, I
I haven't read the second.
Post it somewhere?
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, no, that's nice.
People will check.
I don't know if people follow.
Oh, wheels.
I'll have to probably hear it again, but, yeah.
So what are you doing? You're taking a
Thank you, Mr. Palm.
It's something I used to do.
You know what?
And I keep thinking, but I'm still falling apart.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah, I know,
I mean,
I'm
I've
glad-
broken my
I'm glad I
elbows
didn't
and
have
I've
to.
broken my, I've had so many fractures and I have broken toes and I'm thinking, oh no. I gave it up at a certain point.
Bring it on, because, you know,
Yeah.
it's always good to
So I
change
don't
it
know, I
up.
will try again a little bit. I'm trying to get
Well,
on
but I
the
still wanna
control.
fix it.
Cause right across the
Because it's so
street,
heavy.
just as I was thinking, I could try this again, the bulldozer